heights. This is it, the night of nights. No more rehearsing and nursing apart. We know every part by heart. Overture, curtain lights. This is it, we'll hit the heights. And oh, what heights we'll hit. On with the show, this is it. Tonight, what heights we'll hit. On with the show, this is it. Thank you so much. We are That's Ben Gardner's Boat, TBGB for short. You can look it up if you're on Facebook. Just punch in TBGB. It'll take you right to our page. All right, song number 2 is something that was written by Bob Dylan. Comes to us by way of Manfred Mann.
Best
Sing
name
along.
for a song.
And the best, that's right. The best name for a song. There you go. Okay, everybody knows the words to this one, so I want to hear everybody sing it. Almost heaven, West Virginia, the Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older than the tree, younger than the mountain, flowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia.
Selfies in the house.
As some of you may remember, if you've seen us here before or elsewhere, we used to have a fourth member, keyboard player by the name of Ohan Heginian. And unfortunately, Mr. Ohan passed away over the winter at the end of January unexpectedly. So if you're up here close enough and you have good eyes, at the bottom of Kevin's bass drum headed there, you can see a little memorial to Mr. Ohan. And this next song is one that he suggested we learn. He had done it in one of his other bands, and I guess thought that it would sound good doing it, so he suggested that we learn this one, and we did. And it doesn't sound quite as good without the piano, but we're going to continue to play it anyway, just as kind of a memory to him. So. That's the story. This next song is a relatively new one. Our playlist is kind of old, but this one is only about 10 years old, and hope you enjoy it. It's by a band called Dogs. that you've always been to me. And may all your favorite bands stay together. I'm just waking up and I'm not thinking clearly, so don't quote me. One eye open, I'm writing you this song. It's funny how some people pop into your head so easily. I haven't seen you in there for so long. I hope that life without a chaperone is what you thought it would be. Hope your brothers El Camino runs forever. I hope the world stays the same person that you've always been to me. And may all your favorite bands stay together. I hope that life without a chaperone is what you thought it'd be. Hope your brothers El Camino runs forever. I hope the world stays the same person that you always were to me. And may all your favorite bands stay together. And may all your favorite bands stay together. Thank you. Oh, hope we did it all right. I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? Need a new love.
next up, something from the Steve Miller Band. Mr. Lenny Hand in your good times. Next up, the next two songs is a little thing we like to do. We're gonna go from TV to the movies. You'll figure it out very quickly. Kev starts this one as well. course, last year we had the 50th anniversary of Jaws, and this year we have the country's 250th birthday. Now next year is another big one, because 1977 to 2027 marks the 50th anniversary of Star Wars, right? But does anyone know what the second most popular movie of 1977 was?
Jaws!
No, Jaws is number one. What was the second one?
Rocky.
Close Encounters.
I'll give you a hint. This song was in it. pretty good. Let's stay with the Grateful Dead thing. Drums walking off on you, Kev?
I hate it when that happens.
See, Rich, you should have never done that Arthur thing earlier. Now I'm going to be on that all day. You know?
Where the hell's my hat?
It's on the floor.
Oh, I hate it when that happens. I race cars, I play tennis, and I fondle women, but I have weekends off, and I am my own boss.
This is a new one, and in our playlist. In other words, we just learned it, but you'll recognize it. It's from 1980-ish.
Yeah, if any of you old punks out there probably had a vinyl copy of London Calling,
That's you guys.
you probably still do. I know I see a few of you old punks out there. So it's an old-time rock and roller, but you would know it by the Clash. So we're gonna give this a whirl and see you at the end of the song.
Joe Quinn, let's hear it for him.
That was fun.
Thank
right, we got two more for you, unless they get the hook sooner. This is a great old rocker by a band you wouldn't expect to hear it from. I'll tell you who sang it after we're done, in case you can't guess it.
Okay, any guesses who sang that? Well, yeah, we did, but believe it or not, that was the Atlanta Rhythm Section. You know, I am so into you, those guys. It's unbelievable that that rocker came from that band, but it did. I like ARS. I'm just saying, it was a departure for them. You know, they were kind of like middle of the road, kind of mellow, you know, top 40. And yeah, exactly.
yacht rock almost. All right, we've got one more for you. We got one more for you, and then Mac and Steve are gonna come up here.
And a special thanks to our host,
Yes.
Kevin Carrowood.
That's right.
Every year, just the greatest.
Absolutely.
On the greatest rock in Quincy.
All right. Another new one for us, not for the world. You'll recognize it.
Get in, get on my tracks, take a backseat, hitchhike. Take a long ride on the motorbike till I'm ready.
Ready, shopping.
Crazy little thing color.
See you again real soon.
Here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Here I am, baby, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Here I am, baby, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Done a lot of foolish things that I really didn't need. Now, seen a lot of things in this whole world. When I touch a flame, ain't nothing, girl. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Ooh, baby, set my soul on fire. That's why I know you're my heart's only desire. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Here I am, baby, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Here I am, baby, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Done a lot of foolish things that I really didn't mean. You know, woo. the world. When I touch them, they mean nothing, girl. Ooh, baby, here I am, sightseeing the return of yours. Ooh, baby, set my soul on fire. That's why I know you're my heart's only desire. Ooh, baby, here I am, sightseeing the return of yours. Here I am, baby, sightseeing the return of yours. Here I am, baby, sightseeing the return of yours. Here I am, baby, sightseeing the return of yours. Thank you.
Evan. More songs about drinking.
Well, dim lights, thick smoke, and loud music. Well, it's the only kind of life that you'll ever understand. Well, dim lights, thick smoke, and loud music. You'll never make a wife to a home-loving man. And homemade little children, they mean nothing to you. A house that's filled with love and a husband so true. You'd rather have a drink with the first guy you meet. Like me. Well, and the only home you know is that bar down the street. Dim lights, thick smoke, and loud music. It's the only kind of life that you'll ever understand. Dim lights, thick smoke, and loud music. You'll never make a life to a home-loving man. We got funky guitars on both sides, baby, and the bass. Woo! Fire! Well, drinking and a dancing to a honky-tonk band. When you left your loving family life right back where you ran. So go on and have your fun. You won't always look so smart, says you. Someday that lonely mama breaks your honky-tonk heart. Dim lights, thick smoke, and loud music. It's the only kind of life that you'll ever understand. Dim lights, thick smoke, and loud music. You'll never make a wife to a husband man. You'll never make a wife to a home-loving man. I think this guy's fretboard is just burning up. Anybody got a little extra water?
1, 2, 3, 4. You're the real tough cookie with shot. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Well, you're the real tough cookie with the long history of breaking little hearts like the one in me. Or I put another notch in my lipstick case. You better make sure to put me in my place. Hit me with your best shot. Come on, hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Fire away.
Let's hear all about Jim's vacation.
Yeah. Did you go to Ireland now, Jim? Instrument change. It's so exciting. Okay, I'm going to tell you who's in the band. Changing instruments. Is it Matt Valencius on guitar, smoking guitar, and banjo. Kevin Coughlin on awesome vocals. Honorary Bolton Valencius on vocals and various percussive things. Matt Coughlin, also on guitar. Yes, you're right. Probably related to the other Coughlin on my right. So many Coughlins. On the drums, Patrick Noe. He lives here, your host. And also on the thumping bass is Jim Carroll over there. He's switching over to the Irish bouzouki. You may never have heard one, but you will never forget this one.
Well, hello there. You notice I'm wearing a Scotland shirt? Closest I can find to another Celtic family. Sing for today. Took a stroll on the old long walk on a day, and I met a girl and we stopped to talk on a warm spring day. And I asked you, friend, what's the fella to do? Her hair was black and her eyes were blue, and I knew right then, yeah, I'd be taking her walk down the Salt Hill Prom with a lonely girl. Flat downtown on a warm spring. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? Her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I took her hand and I gave her a twirl. And I lost my heart to the velvet girl. I was all alone. With a broken
more.
1, 2, 3, 4. I looked for trouble and I found it, son. Under the barrel of a lawman's gun. I tried to run, but I don't think I can. You make one move and you're a dead man friend. They live it all like this. Can't live it all like this. Can I, baby? It's a thing that told me I'm not bad. And left me standing on a steel wheel track. They got 'em all in the jailhouse, baby. Live it all like this. Can't live it all like this. Can I, baby? Grew up in Houston on the Wayside Drive. Son of a car up and some all-night drive. Dad drove the stuff I do an early death. All I remember was a drunk man's when they live it all like this. I can't live it all like this. Can I, baby? You know the story on the wheel go round. Don't let them take you to the man downtown. They got 'em all in the jailhouse, baby. Live it all like this. Can't live it all like this. Can I, baby? They don't play the guitar like this down at the jailhouse. I live with Angie, she's the roadhouse queen. Makes sexy movie look like Sandra Dee. I wanna love her, but I don't know how. I'm at the bottom of the jailhouse now. I live in like this. I can't live it all like this. Can I, baby? You know the story of the jailhouse roll. You wanna do it, just don't get caught. They got 'em all in the jailhouse, baby. Live it all like this. Can't live it all like this. Can I, baby? Can't live it all like this. Can't live it all like this. Can I, baby? I did the jailhouse and the damn.
The Rubber Crew, and we thank you, and also Patrick and Judy for hosting this, and all the organizers of Porch Fest.